So you may be wondering, when is the best time to sign up for a credit card sign up bonus? And that's when the credit card is offering a higher bonus than it normally does. The base rate might be good, but an elevated sign up bonus is always better, especially if there's a similar spending limit that you need to make. So one card that is offering an elevated sign up bonus right now is the IHG One Rewards Premier Card, and that's what this video is about. Number one, how big is the bonus? And number two, what could you actually expect to get if you sign up for this card and get the bonus? So if that's something that's interesting to you, be sure to stick around. So here we have the IHG One Rewards Premier Credit Card, and this card is a Chase card, so it is subject to the 524 rule. In other words, if you've opened 5 personal credit cards over the last 24 months, you probably won't get this card. But anyway, it's a MasterCard from Chase, and it comes with a limited time offer of 175,000 bonus points after you spend $5,000 in the first 3 months from account opening. A lot of times I've seen this at like 140,000 points after spending $3,000 in 3 months. So it is elevated a little bit, but the spending level is also elevated as well. Now, this card comes with a $99 annual fee, which is not great. It's not waived the first year, so you can't try it out, get the bonus, and then cancel after a year. So it's one that you're going to have to pay the fee up front. Now, what is the benefit of this card in addition to the sign-up bonus? One of the cool things that you have is you get automatic platinum status with IHG here, which gives you a free welcome gift, which is points or a free drink or beverage or something like that. You also get 26 points at most IHG hotels and resorts. There are some lower level ones that you'll get fewer points, but in general, you're probably going to get 26 points at these IHG hotels and resorts because you'll get a 60% bonus on actually what you spend at these places, along with the 10 points per dollar that you get from spending on the IHG credit card. And that's spelled out right here. One of the things that's really cool is you get 5 points per dollar that you spend on travel, gas, and dining expenses. So if you buy gas with the card, 5 points a dollar. If you go to restaurants and use the cards, you get 5 points per dollar. So it's actually going to pay out better than, say, the Chase Freedom Unlimited, which is my everyday spending card that I use. But still, that is a good return if you're trying to accumulate IHG points. Now, one thing that I really like, in addition to the automatic Platinum Elite status, you'll get to redeem every 4th night free. So you need to book in increments of 4 if you have the card and the Platinum Elite status. Then you'll get the 4th night free. Okay, so you're really only paying for 3 nights. So that's a big deal. Another thing you get is an anniversary redemption night up to 40,000 points. So you can basically stay anywhere. That's great if you're trying to stay at a airport hotel to facilitate getting from one point to another and you just need one night. Or it can be one of those aspirational things where if you see a really nice hotel in a really nice locale that you want to visit for a day, there you go. You have that. You can also use points that you have in your IHG One account to top up and get even more aspirational hotel stays as a result of that. You can save 20% on points purchases when you purchase points with your card. I have another video that I have made that I will link to in the description, or actually at the end of the video. And that will allow you to see whether buying IHG One points can be worth it to you. You do get some bonuses if you spend a lot. I will probably not, I don't own this card, but if I did, I probably wouldn't make it my everyday spend card. But it's a pretty solid offering with a very high sign-up bonus and a very good bonus in the fact that you can actually save the number of points that you have to spend because of that 4th night free. Now, that is what the card card benefits you right now. So, how much would this actually get you in terms of free nights? And before we get to that, my name's Chris, and if this is your first time with me, I am a teacher who likes to travel a lot. I talk about all things personal finance on this channel. So, if that's something that's interesting to you, be sure to go ahead and give this video a like and also subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it a lot. But now back to the topic of what that 175,000 bonus points could actually get you in terms of free nights. Now, in terms of free nights, you can basically get anywhere from about a week to a month, anywhere from Pittsburgh to Phuket. And that all depends upon how luxurious you want your hotel stay to be, where you actually want to go, what time of the year you want to go. But I've done a little bit of research here to see what you can actually get in Pittsburgh or Phuket in terms of free nights based upon the 175,000 bonus points, along with at least 15,000 bonus points because you have spent $5,000. So you get at least 3 points per dollar that you spend. So you're going to have at least 190,000 points with the IHG program if you hit the spending limit that you are required to hit. I've decided to start with Pittsburgh because that's the first one that I mentioned. And you can see here that we have a Holiday Inn Express and Suites, Pittsburgh South Side, which is really close to the city center. And it shows that you have 31,500 points per night. I put in June 17 to 21. This is right in the middle of summer. You can go to Kennywood Park, ride some roller coasters, or you can go see the Pirates, which is a great baseball franchise. Well, actually, if you watch Paul Skeens, that would be pretty cool. Or if the Dodgers or somebody like that comes to town. But regardless, you have an opportunity to go for 31,500 points per night. But keep in mind that you're going to actually, if you have the card, cut that by a fourth because you get the fourth night free. So you could book 8 nights at like 24,000 points a night, give or take, and actually a little bit more or a little bit less than that. And that would get you right around 200,000 for 8 nights. If you knock off 24,000, you're going to be right about your 190,000 points that you would get from getting the sign up bonus. And you could stay for a week in Pittsburgh. Now, you can actually stay fewer nights because the Hotel Indigo at the University of Pittsburgh, Oakland, you're only going to get probably about 5 or 6 nights there because it's 42,000 points per night. But if we scroll down and you want to stay somewhere outside of the city center, you can actually get a lot lower in terms of the points you need. So here we have some that you could get down into the 15,000 points per night. So you can get about 2 weeks in Pittsburgh there, 20 miles or 22 miles from the city center. So that's one option. Another alliterative option that I mentioned was Phuket, Pittsburgh, Phuket, but start with P. Anyway, I looked it up, same dates, 4 nights, and we have the Holiday Inn Resort Phuket Surin Beach here, and we can look at video, or not videos, but pictures of what it looks like. You see it's pretty nice, very nice pool. We have a swim up bar there, and we have a very nice beach. And that's only 10,000 points per night. But if you have the card and you earned a bonus, it's only going to be 7,500 points per night for each night, as long as you keep it in multiples of 4. So that 190,000 points that you actually got, you're going to get close to 4 weeks or a month if you do that, and you'll be spending in addition to that while you're in Thailand, and that will allow you to get more nights. So anyway, that's a really great option with a really great beach in Thailand for a very low point total. So like I said, you can get anywhere from a week to a month with this one credit card sign up bonus that is elevated for a limited time. My estimation, it said it's going to be 47 days yesterday. And as I make this video, it's the end of January. So that takes you into late March when it is over. So if you're looking to go somewhere with an IHG hotel and you have one in mind, now would be a good time to go ahead and snag that bonus if you can. If you're really into IHG points and want to stay at IHG hotels even more than the nights that I mentioned, you can also save some money if you buy IHG points. At certain times of the year, they'll double your points that you can actually buy per dollar. So that's a good option to look at. I've made a video about that. That should be the next video you watch, and I'll link to it somewhere up here, and you can watch that next. Anyway, if you liked the video, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and thanks for watching. Till next time.